Hey everybody, welcome to World of Warcraft Classic Live, where we're going to be running through, tonight we're doing Razorfen down. So, I don't even remember this dungeon. I've not played a whole lot of World of Warcraft Classic, so...
Back?
But World of Warcraft in general, actually.
Alright. So, I'm just by the flight. Is that a good place to hang out?
I think we're gonna get a port, so you'll want to come back to the cathedral.
The cathedral, alright. Heading over there.
What's up, JR? Head to the cathedral. Heard that.
Yes, sir. And then we'll be able to summon at the summoning stone. Be able to get Frederick.
He's actually over in Theramore right now.
Oh, well, you're good to go.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna port you all on my mage to Theramore, and then we'll just go from there.
No,
Okay.
I gotta go up. Gotta make a left here.
Yeah, so you want to invite my mage to group.
Hey, what's up, Exiled? What's everybody doing on this wonderful Thursday afternoon?
Pally Central here.
Oh, yeah.
Knights everywhere.
This
You
is
guys
where-
are inside?
That's where we be hanging at.
The Druids like the park. We hang
Yeah,
out
the
at
park is nice. The park is nice.
I agree.
Pretty sweet hat, not gonna lie.
Mine?
No, well, yours is.
That was
like,
so
you
good
look
about
like you
Pantheon
go,
today,
like, be
dude.
a minor.
Epic,
Shoulder pads
epic,
look
dude.
nice,
The
though.
freaking
I
death
made
penalty,
those
the
mine.
good funding coming
No, his
in.
hat's pretty cool. It's like a
Very
gunslinger.
exciting, dude. Very so exciting. That was a good one.
So grab this.
I wasn't
quest,
expecting
Nathan.
the newsletter to be that
Partnership,
great.
Benedictus.
I've already got that one.
Oh.
What's it called? Just to make sure. Bring the light.
Benedictus.
No.
Yeah, bring the
Yeah,
light.
bring the light. Okay.
I like the cat one. I said
The cat one. Yeah.
Beavis and Butthead, the two
Yes.
cats.
Yeah.
So did you guys hear Gulo's asking if we heard about the Wrath Classic release date leak?
No.
No.
Me either. Bill the beans there, Gulo.
Oh, Nathan.
Oh, do I click on that?
Portal. Yep.
Yeah, click the portal.
Okay.
Let me know when you got a second, Nathan, because I gotta update you on some stuff.
Okay. Yeah. I'm good now.
I know. I was making sure. So, I won't be this Saturday. I won't be available because I gotta do a 12-hour session. But
Okay.
I have 2 new people joining us for EverQuest 2. Mujin is gonna create. He's got a monk
Okay.
that he's making, and I've got Brian from our community has created a swashbuckler. So they're going to be getting those characters up to 20 over
Okay.
this next week and a half or so that next weekend we'll be able to roll right into having 4 of us together to play EverQuest 2.
Nice. I like it.
Congrats.
That's a good game.
All right.
Yeah,
I
it
linked
is.
it for you guys if you're interested in taking a peek at it in our...
I am.
No, I don't believe in leaks.
It is
Oh.
PC gamer, so we'll see.
I'll just be a turd.
You're being a turd.
Being a turd.
I mean, that's what we do here.
Oh, Ding 19. Congrats,
Okay,
Exile.
according
Alliance
to the leak, it says this
disgusting,
game
huh?
returns
I
September
see.
26th, 2022, which is a little
About
later
what
than
we
we thought. It's a little later, but it means that pre-patch will be coming
End of August.
end of mid to late
Wait,
August.
the leak says when again?
September 26th?
Yeah, okay. That fits within when we said we
Yeah,
thought
I mean-
August or September. I thought it would be early September, but
Why are
you know,
you
it's
guys all
fine.
flagged for PvP?
I don't think I am I?
Yeah, you are.
am I? I don't even know how
I
to do
saw...
that.
I saw Mad Magi was. Maybe because I buffed him.
Yeah, probably. 'Cause I
Oh.
buffed somebody that was PvP.
There you go.
Dang
Take,
it.
take the portal, Nathan.
Okay, taking the portal. Hopefully this ends better than the last time I took a portal.
The leak was on the WoW Classic website, quickly taken down.
Oh, so it's probably legit then. Usually
Yeah, it's probably legit.
Usually those people that leak World of Warcraft are almost like 100% accuracy, you know?
Right. So that would mean that we're probably getting the pre-patch mid to late August for sure.
Best newsletter of all time. It really might
really
be.
good to
Just
know.
for general
Best
feel
newsletter.
good, it
Yeah,
might
we
be,
better.
dude.
Chop
It might
chop.
be.
So Bounty saw Renfail's what is that movie thing? D&D.
Oh yeah.
Did you see that, Nathan? I didn't
I-
watch it.
I haven't seen Renfel's reaction, but I have seen the trailer, and I got a lot to say. It does seem like Amazon made it. To be honest, that's what it seems like. And the costumes look like too modern.
They're
the-
way modern.
The
Definitely
music
modern.
choice was bad, in my opinion, and I'm sick of them saying that Dungeons and Dragons movies must be a comedy making fun of itself. That's, why can't you take
I haven't-
yourself seriously?
I have not done. I'll be doing a reaction video tomorrow morning. But the part that got me was the owl bear. I laughed my ass off at the owl bear sequence because it reminded me of our Lost Mine Offense.
Yeah, me too. But I thought the owlbear looked cool. I will say that. But here's my problem with this D&D movie. None of my books back there are filled with jokes, and like they're serious campaigns with good story and lore. What is like? I just don't get it. Like, can't you just take your franchise seriously for once?
We're gonna need to ride from here unless you guys have Mud Sprocket.
Paralysis is where I went. That's the only one I have.
Wait, we need to go to where?
No. Paralysis is too far away. It's
All right,
closer
never
to
mind.
run from here.
Oh, just run from here. Okay.
Come back, 'cause
But you could run from that direction and just meet
Okay.
us.
I'll just meet you guys.
Yeah, you'll just have to come up the lift.
I might need to fix my volume. It sounds like it's super loud.
For the Alliance.
For the Alliance.
Is that better, guys? I think that was super loud, wasn't it?
We are definitely for the Alliance here, as
Mhm.
Bounty Code Super Chat suggests. There
The
is no
franchise
horde.
distributed
There
by
is no
people who
horde.
don't know the
There's nothing else.
franchise.
Nope.
Amazon, as you put it. Yep. Blue of Time, Lord of the Rings, probably a million
Guitars are
others.
pretty
Yep.
Cool.
They're full of crap. Bull crap.
Yeah. Dun-dun.
Oh, and that timing though works perfectly for me because it means I have more time than I thought to get my mage leveled up. Because I was starting to get a little worried that I might not be able to get my mage up soon enough. But now, if I've got my mage, yeah, that's gonna be good. September, baby.
Yeah, we'll be good. Especially with the pre-patch, and
Yeah.
we'll probably have a little
if
extra
they
time to
release-
burn.
They release pre-patch mid-August, mid to late August. With the 50% bonus experience, we'll have no issues.
Yeah. I
See,
can't
and-
wait.
And
for
this is
Crusade.
good because I'll be calving out heifers in September, which means I have to stay up late every night anyways. So
Uh-oh.
What you're saying is we're gonna be able to play more than one night a week. That's what I'm hearing.
what I'm thinking that work-related reasons, I'll have to stay up late every night.
Sounds like we're going to have to do a conversation with Bounty Code about slipping a little extra caffeine in Sparrow's tea.
What are you boys plotting? I was
And-
Thank you,
talking
Bounty
to my
Code,
chat
for
about
the
that
Alliance.
mechanic, and you guys
Thank you,
are
Bounty, for the
plotting
super
away.
chat, man. Thank you so
What
much,
are you-
man. We're going to have
what are
that
you
conversation
We're
soon
gonna have
about,
to start playing WoW
about that
2 nights a
caffeine.
week at least, or yeah, Wednesday nights, Thursday nights.
I just got my Wednesday
First
night
super chat of the
free
day. Thank you,
No,
Bounty Code. Thank you,
streaming.
sir.
I
No, you
did.
didn't. No, you
I'm
didn't.
pretty sure I did.
Not
I
no
was-
more.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, family doesn't matter. Come on now.
Hey, I'm family too now, right?
I don't think
So-
I've ever heard anybody say
Well-
that before, actually.
I actually still
Whoa.
play Wednesday night.
You are
with-
playing with Skinny. How is Skinny, by the
Yeah.
way? Have you heard from him?
Yes, he was. We played. Was that last night? And he was doing much better. so-
Good,
that's
good,
good.
good.
Good. It's never fun when you're under the weather.
No, for sure.
I feel like the mood changes a little bit when you realize you're only a few days away from somebody you're playing with being your dungeon master.
Let me sit up a little straighter here, ladies and gentlemen.
I feel like the mood shifts a little bit. Like, oh crap, I better
Better behave myself.
I hate myself a little bit here.
Did anybody have any goals we're shooting for tonight that we need to promote?
Oh, no.
Okay.
Just the best we can do. That's the goal.
Best we can do.
The best we can do. Fear my erudite monk. All right, Mugen. Looking forward to it, man. Glad you're joining us.
I'm
Free
auto
Q2,
following
man.
like a lazy person.
Oh my goodness, Sparrow. Have you been playing mobile games again?
Oh.
Mobile games. Oh my gosh.
Crinkle.
I am so not a mobile game person.
Yeah, you're probably, it's
No.
probably more likely that anybody else here would be playing a mobile game.
No. No mobile.
So Crinkled says free from streaming means that you're free for leveling.
Oh. Yeah,
that
I agree,
screen-
Gulo.
screen
Yes,
green.
I agree. That's the sound I made for adding another night of streaming. With the hands on the face, too.
I heard
be
the
fair.
pop. I heard the pop.
Yeah.
To be fair, you don't have to stream. You could just play.
Yeah.
I could just play, and I'd be down for that. But but I'm also playing Wednesday nights, so it'd have to
Although
be a
we
different night.
Yeah, we could totally make a different night. We'd have to make it happen.
I mean, we can play it 4 in
Sorry.
the morning. Just saying.
That's okay.
Well, you
No.
can get up and join us on those 4 a.m.
Oh.
streams with Duros and
Well,
Joey and I.
Yeah, no.
They're pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Get
we
nuts.
know things over.
Drax already got me stayed up till 2 a.m. watching his hilarious P Plus streams, and now you guys want me up at 4 in the morning? You guys are gonna kill me. I'd be dead.
Well, you can sleep when you're dead. There you go. So
Oh,
That's what. Yeah.
soon.
I figure I'll
I'll
be
be-
sleeping more than I was awake. So, eventually.
Oh my gosh,
No, I've been taking naps actually. I can't
I
sit
do
here and
every
act
day,
like
buddy.
that no more.
I do
Yeah,
now.
every
Yeah, me too.
Every day.
Since my
taking a nap.
birthday, it's like entitlement, man. I can start taking naps. Got a little
I,
card.
And it's pretty nice because we've had our niece staying here the past few days, and even Chris has. It's so funny because Chris is just like you can't make noise during these 2 hours because Tim's gonna sleep, and I was like, I love you so much. Go outside and hang out in the backyard, play with the cats and the chickens and stuff, and but my nap is like sacred time. Like sleeping at night, if I get woken up in the middle of the night, insomnia, whatever, it's not that big of a deal. But I don't know why it is. If I get woken up from a nap, I get cranky.
Really?
Like, yeah, I'm like, I get like the first 10-15 minutes that I'm awake, I'm kind of grumpy because it's like just trying to lay down and take a nap. I got there was noise.
Nobody can sleep around here.
Yeah.
I'm like that at night. I'm not like that for naps.
I can
I
be
don't like
woken
being
up at
woken
any
up.
time. I don't mind.
You know what we need right here?
Definitely like that. for
Tequila?
naps.
We need a screenshot. Line up.
The leaf blowers, middle of the
Oh.
day.
Yeah, that sucks.
Where are you going, Derek? I'll move right. Okay.
Like, do you have to
See,
blow
we're
your leaves in the middle of the day, buddy?
Interdor, get down here so I can get a good screenshot.
Get a good.
Oh, it's
I can't
screenshot.
I can't center this camera like
He's
that.
got his butt.
Oh, you dork. What a dick. All right, that's fine.
Butt shot. I mean, it's
Is what you
apropos.
need actually in the instance, Nathan? And not out here?
Yeah.
What
I mean,
doing?
I was wrong. It's not a paladin quest. I thought it was because it was in the church. It's the same quest you guys got. My bad. I just thought it was a paladin quest. Turns out.
Got us all the way down here. Thought we were gonna help Paladin. But you know what? Next time you tell us you did Paladin quest, I'm gonna call bullshit.
I thought it was. It came from the
We need
church.
to-
I thought it was a paladin quest.
We need to read his quest journal for him. Nathan.
It sounded very paladin-y. Okay, bring the light. Come on.
Let me share this Discord real quick before we get going.
I didn't want to have to admit it after I realized when you guys were all getting the quest. I was like, hopefully nobody notices. I can just slip this.
Nobody
right through.
reads the
They're just
quest.
about, did you get your quest? I'm like, yeah, I got mine too. We're good.
All right, I'm sticking follow on Maduros.
Where are we going? Are we fighting through here?
Well, we can try to ride through to the instance.
Mm,
I think.
What's
we'll
up,
make it.
Zorloff?
possibly.
We'll let the paladin
Maybe.
go first.
All right, paladin, go first. Are we just gonna run through? We're gonna kill him.
We can run through.
Okay, I'm just gonna run it as soon as I can move. All right, here we go. I don't know where we're
Alright.
going.
Oh, not now, not now. Kill this and then mount up, and then we'll try to ride. Through.
Okay.
Oh.
Where's the destination at? Let me see if it's on the map.
That's a good question. It is. We're gonna be going pretty much straight.
Just running right through that valley there.
Here, you can follow me. I'll take you.
All right, we're all running.
Yep.
All right.
Don't let them knock you off your horse.
Yeah, if anybody gets knocked off, then we'll just stop and kill.
It's gonna be perfect timing if it's end of September. That means we're in fall, October weather.
Ugh.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's gonna be imagine all winter and all fall and winter we're gonna be playing.
Yeah, it'll make
Warcraft.
winter much more bearable. I hate
Oh
winter.
yeah.
Not my wife winter.
looks
I love
like we
my
have a
wife winter.
quest we can grab up here too.
Thank you, Kenneth Kramer. Hey Nathan, do you have any bean spilling interviews with anyone
I
from
got
the
some
Pantheon
cool
crew
stuff
coming up?
starting up,
No, but I'm
but
trying to
once it's
score one.
going,
I'm trying to
It'll
score
be
one, but I
pretty
haven't gotten one
self-propelled.
locked in yet.
Who's it?
Oh, this is outside the instance.
Do we need to kill these guys?
Oh, hey. Go ahead, kill them. Why not? Grab a quest and then kill. These are
Thank you,
actually
Kenneth
for
Kramer, for the
quest
super
we
chat,
can
man.
kill.
Thank you so much.
Nice. I think I'm assisting Nathan. Forgot to check my macros.
Forgot what my...
Let's see. Can't right click on it. No. Assist not working. Let's see. Where's those macros?
Are you guys getting this quest from this Miriam Moonslinger guy?
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to have Bounty change it. Dang it. Forgot all about that. How do you open your menu?
System down on the bottom. There is a
Thank you.
computer-looking icon.
Yep. Got it. Oh, it says I'm assisting Nathan Napalm, but it's not working.
Could have been because Nathan wasn't targeting anything.
I was
I
kidding.
mean, I mean, it could have been.
I was. He's joking.
Nathan?
He's telling a little joke there.
Little Feb.
Now is it working?
Oh, hold on.
Oh, it's dead.
Dead.
What about now?
Yep.
Okay.
It worked.
Yeah, it must have been broken before. That's really bizarre.
That's strange.
You never know. Never know.
Sticking to it.
MMOs aren't nothing but a big old string of code. You just never know.
All right, Questy. Did you say ding?
No, Quest.
Quest.
Oh, Questy. Questy.
Yeah, I kind of like the toasty from
Yeah, Mortal Kombat,
Yeah, I
yeah.
get it. I stuck in my head that Questy.
So my whole stream premise is a lie. We're not doing this for a paladin quest.
Nope, it was all a big lie. Look at this.
It's all a
stuff.
lie, folks.
Bait
This
and
is
switch.
proof.
Bait and
Yeah,
switch.
this is proof that Nathan will do anything
I will. It's
We're
true.
to get
Streamer.
people to tune in.
Yeah.
It's true.
Wow.
It is a fact.
Disappoint.
I will go to the very brink of the law.
Stop trying to kill Maduric there.
He will go
Nathan.
all the way to the point of showing you his net. Allowed to do.
Are
my
we starting the
nucleus.
pickles early?
Wait, are we already at the... Well, I don't know if you're going to call it a pickle. That's no.
No, I didn't.
No, my nucleus is my soul.
Your nucleus.
Winter has prohibited him from some things, so...
Yeah, like
Yeah.
too many codes.
Thank God for winter, let me tell you.
Winter's a pretty big
Otherwise-
filter for me.
Cringe Pony
Yeah.
PV might be something a little more.
What did Winter
mature.
think about episode 4?
She said it was too much. That's
Which
how
one
I
was
knew.
episode
Yeah.
4?
Yeah.
That one, I have to
That was
think
the
for
one
a
we all
second.
said it was too much. I
Yeah,
think.
everybody was kind of like, "Whoa, bro!
Oh yeah.
Whoa!" I
That
lost
was
you
a
there.
whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah, that was the one that went into the guy who made the deal with the guy, and
Oh,
he was
yeah,
bleeding
yeah,
to
There,
death.
there
and-
may have been some
That was
fellatio
horrific.
involved.
yeah,
That was
it was
horrific.
a pocket thing, and
Yeah.
there was one worse than that filmed on the same day, but that one will be unreleased content.
Thank you, Winter.
Dude, I got the episode though. I'm introducing a new character, and I'm not joking when I say that I was just thinking about the skit on the way home today and was laughing till I cried. It's so good. It's such a good idea.
So this is something
Haven't
I
even
didn't,
filmed it yet.
something I didn't know that Ross just told me, and I don't know if this is for everybody. So if you right click on Nathan's name, you can set focus,
Okay.
and it like it brought up another like
Yeah.
target window with him, and it
Yeah.
shows me his target and everything. I did not know you could do that.
Yeah.
I think
the
the
bottom.
name is target, but
Yeah, it's underneath like his face icon. It'll show
Yeah.
whatever he's targeting.
yeah, see, I don't see that.
Interesting.
Thank you, Kick the
Mine's
Pumpkin.
showing
Thank
it.
you.
It says Dead Razorfen, Thornweaver.
I feel like you guys are dipping a little bit like too into my personal like going ons there with that command.
Who?
Like, you know, I feel like you're like, you know, like you're knowing too much about what I'm doing over here.
See? It's not targeted. It's weird.
I think that thing might have a couple of bugs. Maybe I heard.
Ah.
It was a skit
How do
with
you get
mom
rid of
watching
that
your gaming socks.
Clear focus.
No, it
Okay.
was a really bizarre one about
Yeah, it was
traveling
Smaller
through
focus
time
frame. Oh, you
through
just
a
reset the
urethra,
size.
basically.
You can move.
It was out there. It was an out there
Oh,
skit.
Renfield should have a bunch of water for you then, Nathan.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for reminding me because
Mm.
I had completely forgot about that.
Might taste a little stale, but
Wait
that's
a
the
minute.
job.
You're foraging it all day from the
I'm telling you.
limey.
Hang on. 1344. Oh yeah, that is better. Nice. That's conjured water now? Is that good?
I don't know. You might have to taste it
I
first.
don't know where you're conjuring this from. But it's mighty
shower.
tasty. This is Renfell shower juice.
Oh, nice. I got that 2-hour buff from Stormwind.
Oh, cool. The raid buff.
rallying cry of the Dragon Slayer.
Yeah. Increased melee, ranged, and spell critical strike rating and grants additional melee attack power 120 minute duration. We got a host of evil and bring the light still. We're looking for Death's Head cultists and Razorfen Thornweaver.
I'm pretty sure that this will lead to a quest that's in the instance.
You
Honestly,
think we'll hit
this-
the instance sun tonight?
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Oh
Good,
god,
good.
my stream is lagging again. What is up for World of Warcraft?
Remember did you set the
Oh,
FPS thing?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, do that.
Can you do it while you're live or no?
Oh yeah, absolutely. So
Okay.
just hit escape, go to system, go straight to advanced, and then it's right there in the top right. Set your max foreground FPS to like 60 or whatever you want it to be, and it will immediately.
It's in the
take
settings, and then what? Video?
effect.
Or output?
System, advanced,
Wait, where's system? Are you talking about OBS or are you talking about on
No,
something?
no. In
Oh,
game. It's
in
in
the-
game.
Oh.
Oh, it's in the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
So hit escape.
Get on this guy. All right, escape.
Is system,
System.
advanced, top right. It's gonna say max foreground FPS. Make sure you check that box on,
Mhm.
and then set it to like 60 FPS or something.
Okay, so it should be checked and just set it to like 60.
Yep. You can also set the max background FPS if you want to just go do overkill. Then hit OK, and it should be an automatic fix. Like
All right,
an
guys, let's see if that
instantaneous
fixes
fix
it.
as well.
I did. It sure did. It looks like it anyway.
Yep.
How weird. It's because the game is trying to render 120 and then it's having to do
Yep.
way too much processing to get it down to
Yep.
whatever the stream is. Oh, well, interesting. They sure
The
did.
only reason I even know about that is because last week
There we
Streamlabs
go.
randomly started doing that
interesting,
to me, and I was freaking out, going, "What the hell? I'm having the same issue Nathan was having." And then went and did a Google search, and thankfully it was like one of the top 3 things I found that. What the hell is that red stuff there, guys? I found a fix, thankfully.
Yeah, that's cool.
It is a Streamlabs issue. All right, I'm completed. What do we still need? For everybody?
Say.
I'm done.
Yep, that's it. Other
Alright.
than the bring the light
Nathan.
one, right?
Nathan still needs one Death's Head cultist.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry.
It enriches. It enriches the experiment. You don't have to
It's gonna be
apologize.
that kind of a night.
Feels like a good night.
It has been a really good day so far.
Yeah.
I've had a lot of fun today, so haven't had much sleep today, but sleep when you're dead. All right, that was what he needed, right?
Click, click.
Let's have him check
Yep,
his
yep.
quest log.
Quest completed.
All right.
Okay.
Riding back.
Looks better now, guys.
I'm on auto follow Maduro, so I gotta plug a phone in. All right, I'm back.
All right, thanks, Zerloff. Perfect. Thanks, Remy D.
Damn.
Yep, there's a follow-up. Heading to the cave. Oh, maybe not.
No.
I didn't get an update.
She said headed to
Lame.
the cave. Yeah,
Well, she
You
did say
mentioned-
head into the cave, but I think
Yeah.
she's just saying
referring to
That
there
we
was
should.
more adventure inside.
We
Ju-
look so impressive. We should go into the cave and take care of it for her.
What's up, Trips?
Rats.
Yay!
So when you guys think of Purple Club, are you...
That's
Like-
EverQuest.
Yeah, so you don't want it in Pantheon? which it's going to be.
I like the way they're doing it in Pantheon, though, because it's different.
Yeah.
It's like you can crawl, but you're going to bleed more, so you might die faster if you move, or you can just sit still and hope your healer gets you up.
But Nathan, you know that's very much
No,
like your ghost-hated
wait a
game.
minute, no, because Guild Wars 2 does something dumb. While you're down, you got these crazy, stupid abilities. Like, I can heal myself, I can fight back, I can...
Yeah.
Like, that makes it cheesy. Like, I like the
you
way
have other people doing
Pantheon is actually copying D&D 5th edition, which is like death saving throw, right? In my opinion.
Well, if you move, it makes it worse, too. Like, if
Yeah.
you're trying to crawl away.
Yeah, because you're so hurt, you're bleeding more, so it wouldn't make sense for
Yeah.
you to do a lot of movement. And you gotta,
Yeah.
you can only move slow, so I like it a lot. I think it's really cool. And I really like the like, what if I can't get my body back? Well, you can go talk to these people, and they'll summon it to you, but you might lose something in your inventory, you know? It's going to cost you some in-game gold, and, you know, but yeah, you can just get your body summoned to you, you know? But
Now, I am 100% for everything I read, except the loot.
Crafting in Vanguard, nice.
That freaks me out a little.
Wait, we lost you there. Bounty
Yeah,
Code
you
must
got-
be taking your bandwidth again.
He's not supposed to download that stuff when you're playing.
Oh, no.
You're still robot-y.
Reconnecting.
You sound like a... No, oh, there it is.
Maybe.
I'm gonna shut down your streams if I'm struggling.
Yeah, no worries. We've all been there.
Yeah.
Come on, baby. All right, I think we're back.
Yeah, it sounds great now. So what were you trying to say, though?
I like everything they said for me personally, except I'm kind of freaked out about the whole possibly losing an item. Like if you go to summon your corpse from I forget what they were called. But there's dudes that'll summon your corpse for you at an in-game cost, and you might lose an item.
Right.
That seems to me like...
Seems too harsh.
Yeah, some random, like say you can't, or you just ran out of time, or there's a reason you have to do it.
Yeah.
But you could lose some like amazing piece. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah.
That seems harsh to me.
That's the risk.
As I say, it costs to be a noob. That's all I'm saying.
Here's what I think, Sparrow. It is harsh.
It was your own brother.
I cannot believe he said that. That's literally the get good argument. Like,
yeah.
damn.
You missed the whole heated argument on Redfail's stream about get good, and you just said it. That's awesome.
I'm moving up because he's got a caster here.
Don't forget Maduros is AFK.
You know who's really going to suffer from that, don't you?
Ronick
Yeah.
and Drac.
Poor guy. And
All the
Drac,
wizards.
Yeah. All the wizards. No, they did say unless it's enchanted. And we don't know what that even means yet. That might be epic gear, right? That might be like, high level gear's enchanted. We just don't know yet.
That goes into Vanguard, because I was researching the Vanguard death mechanics today, and when you die, soulbound items cannot ever disappear.
Okay.
So if enchanted is like soulbound, as
which it might
example,
be, right?
That
Who knows? Yeah.
means that those would be safe. Your healer's AFK, Nathan.
Yep.
FYI.
Oh, is that why everybody's chilling? I was like, come on, guys, let's go.
Yeah, taking a bio.
All right.
But I am definitely down for at least on paper. What I read sounded good to me, and I know it didn't sound good to everybody, but it sounded good to me.
I liked it a lot. You know what I really liked a lot? $2.4 million added to their account to help them hire more people.
Crinkled has a very good point, though. He says, I'm against item loss because, as an example, this is another outlier. What if it's a quested item? You can't replace quested items.
Yeah.
So you literally can't have a system in place that's going to toss an item out the window without there being caveats to what can be
there
tossed
is.
out.
And they even said there was. We just don't know what that definition means yet. You know what I mean?
Right. We haven't come across that in any other discussion. I don't think that there's enchanted items.
Not that I can remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've
So,
said
we'll
that
have to
there's...
figure
What was that one thing they were talking about that one time? Because they were talking about... there are... I don't know. They didn't say that. Yeah, I don't know.
Maduros is back.
All right.
Yep. You guys started the spicy conversation before I left.
Oh, yeah.
Spicy
'cause
chat. Spicy
you-
chat.
Spicy
You
chat.
you have a different take because Nathan and I are definitely, we like it for the most part,
Yeah.
and you are like, no way, don't like that cost, right?
I don't like an XP penalty. No.
Right.
Okay.
I like it's not. It wouldn't keep me from playing the game. Honestly, the only problem I have when a game's released is when if they add PvP and they change something in the PvE scope
Yeah.
because of it's overpowered in PvP.
Yeah.
I absolutely
Right.
hate that. And every game that's done that, it just starts. I just start to lose interest personally.
Well,
That
and
is-
they only are planning on having a separate
That is
server
not true,
for
Michael
PvP,
Chadwick.
and that's really
That
all
is
we know,
definitely not true.
but
They
PvP
even
is
talked
not
about a
gonna be
cash up
part
one time, and I
of the regular
flipped out.
servers.
I flipped
Yeah,
out.
as long as they keep that separate and they don't end up changing abilities, you know, on that PvP server, so they have to change it on PvE as well, or something. You know, as long as they
Yeah.
don't do something like that.
I agree with
Yeah.
that. PvE and PvP need to stay totally
them
separate.
separate.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm all for that. I don't really care for PvP, except in WoW. WoW is actually the only one I enjoyed the battlegrounds. But every other one I've tried, I've never been a fan.
But ultimately, yeah, like I would play it. I mean, I play P99 and
Hmm.
other games with tougher death mechanics. So
Yeah, I feel like it's it's one of those things too that testing is going to have a big part of this, but
Yes.
people will be using that system for raids too, right? So like tank goes down, it goes bottom of aggro. We can aggro swap that way. You got to think about that players are going to use it to their advantage too, right? So after testing, I think the rules may change a little bit. I'd also like to say.
Okay.
congrats.
Somebody's skinning my mobs.
You know who it is.
Now is she skinning it or eating it?
I was
Who's a
feeling
cat?
peckish.
There you go, Remy Dewey. Exactly.
And the little teaser about necros in there, maybe having something to do with corpse summoning.
Oh, right.
Or
Yeah.
something. They didn't really say. They just threw a little teaser at the end there.
Yep.
Hey, watch this.
Yeah, I think if they, there's definitely. I think if they ultimately keep something like that in, there's definitely how they fully implement it's gonna determine how many people really enjoy it and not,
Yeah. Yep.
because
the
right now
community
it's
is very
all
diverse.
theories.
The
Yeah,
community and VIP and testing is very diverse. You are going to get a lot of feedback from a lot of different types of people.
Oh, yeah.
And from what we can tell, they're listening. Like, they take into consideration and are very open to at least listening to what you're saying
Yeah.
and your take on it.
yeah.
As long as it doesn't affect the vision, right? Like, that's
Right.
when
There's
they'll take
tenets,
a hard
right?
stance then and be like, no, we can't do that because XYZ.
Because of this tenant or that tenant.
Right. We can't remove spider legs because,
You
know.
may need to pull those back like
this?
hit one and pull it
Oh my
back.
gosh, I'm trying to
little
get my man back. This guy. this hunter here. He's a nice gentleman who will be my
Won't do
DM
it
in a
again.
couple
I
of
just-
days.
Fucking with you at this point. Just watch that mana meter, and I'm just like, he's only got.
I know, I saw you did it last time. I just sat down. You're like, watch this.
I know we can handle it. We're fine.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Oh man.
Let him eat the hunter.
I know, I was thinking about being like, watch this and just keep sipping. Just keep sipping. I was like, no, he'll be my DM in a couple of
Now
days.
that was truly an accident. I had tap targeted and pulled those on accident. That's my bad.
Yeah.
out of mana, so watch out.
Yeah, this one is definitely, I take the blame for this one because I tapped and pulled him from around the corner. Get good.
That's what Idledor says.
You know, I will say this too, with all the chat that we've had today. Oh, hold on, It's you know, games that are in development, they need people that are passionate.
Yeah.
They need people that are passionate for. They need fanboys, but they also need critics. They need both.
Yeah, because if you just have fanboys, your game doesn't actually do any good.
You just talk to tables. That's what happens.
That's a
when you
good
have
question,
nothing but
Matt.
yes men.
Michael, I might have to take a
You
second
don't
to
get
think
good
that over.
feedback if everyone's fanboying. And believe me, not everyone in VIP is fanboying. There is a lot of back and forth feedback, and they respond and they listen and they take into consideration.
Yeah.
Things do change and get tweaked, and so I know they do listen.
So, how's the water?
It's fine. Come on in.
Delicious. It's delicious. I don't need to know where it came from.
Okay.
There might be a little extra hunter something in there.
Idledor's looking for some fun tonight, if you see there.
Looks for a table nearby to talk with.
Which, by the way, guys, I'm not going to mention what I'm talking about here, but they did add a new zone, and it has some new creatures. I'm pretty excited to announce there are a new kind of deer, a new kind of rabbit, and it's for level 25, and another bear. So
we're talking about the tabletop.
Top talk. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Maybe those tables are mimics.
yeah, maybe.
Oh.
High level mobs.
High level mobs, rabbits and deer. Aren't you excited to?
And you tame them.
Well, in beta, that's what you would expect, right?
Right,
It's a beta
especially with
product.
launch right around the corner. You know, it's about right, I think. They're gonna add all that other stuff in, you know, any day now.
Yep.
It's no big deal.
I'll just be waiting here patiently for Pantheon.
Well, as long as you can be Pantheon patient, that's a caveat.
You know what? It's a struggle sometimes,
It is.
but it's gonna be worth it. I believe.
See, I don't have to worry. I think here's my take on it. Why is everybody so stressed about it? There are so many great fucking games you could be playing, whether it's an emulator or we've talked about this recently. Like, there's the Vanguard emulator, there's the P99 emulator, there's the City of Heroes emulator, there's Star Trek Online, Lord of the Rings Online, World of Warcraft Classic, EverQuest Classic, EverQuest TLP, EverQuest 2, EverQuest 2 Classic. Like, there are. I mean, pick your poison.
Ooh, prepping for Wrath. Nice.
What's that 40K game emulator? There's a Camelot Unchained emulator. Like,
Michael, I'm
all
gonna have
these
to go with
games that people reminisce about. You can play those games. Like, there are emulators out there. I don't
Ooh.
understand people.
Yeah,
who
I'm
are
definitely
like,
going to go
"This
with
is me
Pantheon
ranting
getting
for
the
a minute, sorry,
2.4
guys."
because
Be
of the
like,
daybreak.
"There's nothing for
I
me
don't
to
want
play.
that.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm definitely going to go
I gotta be
Pantheon getting
Pantheon
2.4.
patient. No, you
I didn't
don't.
see the plus
Pick a
daybreak
game.
until
Go
just
play
now.
I'm patient
Yeah,
for
I'm
Pantheon,
sorry, but I'm
playing
going to have to go with
600
the...
MMOs while I
yeah,
wait.
no
And there's more,
daybreak.
'cause
No
Baldur's Gate
daybreak.
3 is going to be on your docket later.
Oh my gosh! So we're playing this twice a week, and you're adding.
Wait a minute. Nobody's told Sparrow?
What?
Was you joking just now, Sparrow?
Well, no, because he talked earlier about it, but I'm like, wait, what? I'm playing a bard. What?
It's a
Like-
druid. You're playing a druid.
But I noticed you said 2 days a week. Was that a joke, or is that really...
No, that's not a joke. She's definitely playing with us 2 days a week.
No, I thought we'd agreed upon 7.
Oh, that's true. We did say once it goes live, we're going whole hog.
Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me.
Thought we agreed to like 7 a.m.
Oh my goodness! You know, I'm
to
gonna
4
have you
a.m.
talk
the
to
next
my
day.
manager. You can talk to my manager, Bounty Code.
Bounty Code, your manager.
Woo!
So the Pantheon
Yeah.
big. Good stuff. I wonder though
Yeah,
if the
might as well
XP
pull
penalty
the group to
is
the
really a
right.
penalty if you can earn
We're
it
actually
back.
going to be going back to that
So
room. To
that's a
do an
good
event
question,
then.
but it decreases over time, is from my understanding. So if you don't earn it back within a certain amount of time, so it's kind of like a rush to try to get it all back or not. I think is. I mean, I
Bullets,
don't know.
you're telling
I think testing's going to kind of iron that out.
You
I
guys
think.
drink a lot.
All right.
I wish I was drinking.
We all ready for this?
I'm
Yes,
ready.
My escape does not work.
This looks pretty scary.
There's a name
me,
attached to that. Sparrow.
well,
It
here we go then.
It may not be bounty code. There might be a reason the escape button doesn't work.
Why?
Oh yeah. Downico was doing his best to not change things.
Yeah, you guys mentioned it last week. I totally forgot to get him to fix whatever he messed up on my UI.
Messed up or made better? I mean,
No, I can't escape. Not being able to
Funniest
get
part
off.
was when he did it, he was like, "Oh, she's never gonna let me play again."
Yeah, he was trying not to.
do
He
that.
really
He
was.
knows. Don't mess with my keys.
I will say
man.
that too, though. I cannot stand games that won't let me use the escape button to open up the menu.
Oh, yeah.
Keybind that. Immediately keybind.
That is annoying.
You want to know a funny story about some butting of heads that happened on the previous project I worked on? That was one of the issues that I butted heads on with an individual over, because he refused to program that in, and I kept telling him, we need the escape key to open up. No, I'm not going to do it. It's
Why
like,
did he not like that? Well, do you remember his reasoning?
I do remember his reasoning. His
Okay.
reasoning
He
was, I don't want the player to be able to open up a menu to exit out of the game easily, because we don't want them to be able to
That's not what I
easily
was trying
log
to
out
do.
of the game.
Oh, you want to trap them in there like that anime Sword Art Online where they couldn't leave.
But
and-
the moment you take away someone's agency, I think you've already lost them as
yeah,
a player.
you've annoyed them now. Now you're annoying
Yeah.
them. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pissed
It's like
me off in
lost-
games where I'm like, how do I even log out? I'm like, you know what? Control delete it. Now I'm pissed.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
That's like Lost Ark not letting me keybind stuff. It was like, nope, sorry. Not that that was the least of the issues, but that was...
I think
One
all
of the
games
things.
need a / rage quit as well. I'm gonna think that's a legitimate way to burn some steam when you're mad. You know, / rage quit. Yeah. Hey, like that
And
game.
I wasn't trying to get to the menu. I was trying to get off of a mob, and I couldn't hit
okay.
escape to get off of it.
Oh. Oh wow.
That's even worse. Yeah.
It's a weird one to
Rage
change in my opinion.
Yeah.
You
yeah.
need to do more DPS and it'll be fine. That's how you get
We
rid
weren't
of it.
attacking yet.
That's how you
I was
make
on the wrong
take it
one.
off the target.
Get good.
More
Good.
DPS.
Kill it faster.
Oh, that looks scary up there.
That's a lot of ooh. Alright. Here we go.
I can wear these new gloves now.
Oh, my thing wore off.
Well, don't touch it so frequently.
Jeez. Oh. What's this? Cloth? No thanks. No, thank you.
Alright. New gloves. Do you want these polished steel boots? Oh, you're not doing armor craft. You're doing weaponsmithing.
Eventually, you know.
The
when
hype is
someday I
real.
find
Onward and
iron
upward. I
to
agree,
eventually
Theldrin.
level up.
I agree. I think it's
That
getting
is true.
pretty feverish over the past
Yeah.
few months.
Oh, is that your righteous
This month's been
fury
kind of
that dropped,
crazy so
Nathan?
far.
Is
What's
what
that?
you're saying?
What?
You said something dropped. Was that your righteous fury?
Yeah, and I didn't have enough mana to get it back up. I was wondering. I was
Come on,
like, dang,
going.
I cannot get these guys on me.
Am I going robot again?
A little
A
bit.
little bit.
Yeah, it's reconnecting.
Uh-oh.
Alright. Starting. Back up. I don't know why I'm having issues. I changed when you were telling Nathan how to change that. I changed the settings as well, but I'm still getting it like buffering almost. It pauses the stream.
That's
I don't know if
internet,
that's-
though. That's no,
Yeah,
that's
maybe.
internet.
Yeah,
What's
I
your
think-
bitrate set to, by the way?
what it's set to. I don't know what I can tell you what it says. It says it's 6,000 kilobytes
Do
per
you
second.
do you you're using Streamlabs, right?
Yep.
Do you have the variable set to where it automatically adjusts based on your ISP?
No idea.
Okay, so in your Streamlabs, go to the gearbox at the bottom left. Go to Advanced.
Okay.
Scroll all the way down to the bottom, and under Network, there is a box that should be checked next to where it says Dynamically change bitrate when dropping frames while streaming.
Okay. Yeah, I have it on low latency mode.
No, I'm talking about the one two above that where it says Dynamically change bitrate.
Right.
That one's checked?
It is now. So should I
Alright.
take off low latency mode?
That may or may not. I don't have mine checked, but the dynamic changing one is the one you want to make sure it's checked on, and then click done.
Okay.
That will then automatically change. It'll drop the bitrate when your internet starts getting cranky. That way, rather than buffering, it'll just reduce the quality of your stream a little bit.
Okay. Thank you.
Renfel's like, stream IT tonight.
Yeah.
Hey, I've learned a lot because I have bad shitty internet. So
I got a question for you, Renfel.
yeah.
If I take my shirt off and I'm a fully developed man, if you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
does that help my stream or hurt my stream?
It depends on how much the super chat is, sir. That's the easy answer to that question. But I'll tell you what, I got a paunch that I won't show for less than $50 on a super chat.
I will show my pouch. My paunch, is that what you call it? I will show my paunch for my pouch. that's a different conversation. I'll show it for very cheap because I'm really proud of it.
Been working hard on it.
Been working hard on it. Actually, Cringe Pony TV is just a gateway so I can show my belly to everybody.
There have been quite a few belly shots.
I do like it. I'm pretty proud of it.
Standing naked at the end of your driveway. I mean, that was...
Yeah, I didn't have. See, that was pre-paunch right there, though.
Yeah. Plus, it wasn't a front shot.
Yeah.
You're crazy. But we all get to watch, and it's hilarious.
Can't wait so you guys see the new character, man. It's a good one. It's a good idea. Me and my daughter invented them by accident while I was taking her to practice today.
Nice.
And I laughed till I cried all the way home about the things I can do with that character.
Armor, stamina. Nope.
Leather. No,
Okay,
thank
so
you.
there's an event here as well, but we want to clear this other group and then the first group in the tunnel down there.
All right. Grabbing this group after I get me a little drinky drink.
What's that? You need to take a drink? What?
All us crazies will
I'm ready.
tune in.
I have not checked TikTok today, and somebody's been sending me a bunch of stuff.
So Nathan is like the next, what is that, Amaranth or something?
Amaranth.
Is that odd?
I don't know if I can get to that level. I think I was born with a disadvantage there.
Well, I bet you know, well, no, I'll keep that one to myself.
Is that a pickle? The pickle jar?
There may have been a pickle jar joke in there.
That jar's gonna be full by the end of the night.
Yeah.
You said.
Oh boy.
Just you need to get a separate mic for the one you're gonna lick on. Let's just put it that
Yeah. You gotta have two mics when you're into that business.
Ugh.
way. I'm not gonna lie. So I will say this publicly: she is an attractive individual, but I cannot understand for the life of me I've watched some of her streams, and I don't fathom the attraction of that. Like,
Yeah,
why
I think
people
we're just
feel
not in the right.
compelled to watch it.
We're just too old to understand, is what I'm guessing. You know what I mean? Like.
I mean, I'm a pretty open individual.
I'm pretty
That's
open
just a whole
too.
other level of kink that I just don't. like, there's no gratification to it. Like, what?
I don't know.
All right.
I've never
so-
seen it, so I have no idea what she does or doesn't do.
Maybe you gotta have like really good headphones. Maybe that's the trick.
All right, when you guys are ready,
Uh-huh. What are we doing?
hit the gong.
Do we all need
All
to
of
do
us?
it?
Just
Oh.
one. Just one.
Okay.
I only hit it once.
Yeah, we don't want waves of...
Whoa, 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 whoa! Now, how many times you hit the gong? He said
Just
one
one.
time. He said one time.
That's. I think that's once.
Yep. That was one time. I think we did run this with Gulo. Or not Gulo, sorry, Grogu. This looks familiar.
Oh, they ran off. What the heck?
Is that
Okay.
normal?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, there they are.
Trying to train us.
Oh boy, my internet is definitely being wonky.
Are you sure you don't need to change the thing? The
Need to change
60
what?
frame limit thing?
I did.
Oh,
I did
oh.
do it. Yeah,
Okay.
when he was talking you through it, I was
Oh,
like,
okay.
well, I might as well do it. Because I remember Bounty said the night he was playing, you guys were having the same
Yep.
problem even
Yep.
here. So, yeah, I changed it.
All right. Yep. Come back up, and then we'll hit the gong again.
But at least this time it didn't go all the way down.
Yeah, that's the dynamic. It'll keep it from cutting your stream out. It'll just drop
Yeah.
the quality until your internet catches back up. Because believe I have to use that because my internet does all sorts of craziness out here in the backwoods of nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, and we supposedly just got really good internet. I mean, it was good before. This is supposed to be really good. And it's been really crappy since we got it.
Is it fiber or just cable? Excuse me.
Fiber? I'm
Yeah,
assuming?
it seems weird that you have an issue with fiber.
Yeah, it's the good stuff. Bounty knows all the numbers. Oh, I got rooted.
Yeah, he told us one time it was really, really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like a gig or something.
1.21 gigawatts.
Yeah. We have to hit the gong again?
Yeah, once you get to mana.
My mana bar's full.
Alright, let me refresh everybody's little thing. Rimfell,
Yeah, might as well.
Eldor. Someone's
Get my
downloading
sleep
hosting.
buff
Yeah,
on.
that's why we were giving Bounty Code a hard time.
I'm having goblin deviled clams this evening.
Clams?
Soothing turtle bisque here.
Thanks, Ren.
Those
Always love
eggs
a
sound
good
really
scream.
tasty.
Goblin deviled clams.
Mm.
Goblin
I
deviled
think it's goblin
clams.
deviled eggs. Never
Did
mind.
I?
Clams don't.
Oh,
ugh.
well, maybe I did. But it's clams, yeah.
Mm. Eggs, and I'm actually really hungry. Chris left, and I haven't had anything to eat.
She didn't throw a bowl down for you.
No, I didn't get anything on the way out the door. I was totally gonna tell her to order a pizza tonight since our niece is here, but they left to go shopping and buy stuff downtown. So I'm assuming she'll bring back something because she always, when she goes out, she usually brings stuff. So
Like, I'm
I'm
out.
really hoping for some.
Oh, whoa,
tequila.
boss came.
Tutankhamun. Like Tutankhamun?
Cocky mama, what?
Yep, grab him.
Oh no, this is so embarrassing, guys. This is my aunt. She's a nice person. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Doesn't look like an ant. It looks like a spider.
My aunt.
Yeah, that's what happens after a
Uh-oh.
few vodkas, tonics.
She tried to quit smoking. I think maybe this is what happened.
That's one of the things I always loved about the Men in Black first film is how good Vincent D'Onofrio was as the cockroach man. Like,
Oh yeah.
the way he walked and everything he did, like, was so well done.
Get off me, lady.
Oh,
Your-
wow.
Your
Ooh.
aunt was a little
Plate.
overbearing.
Ooh. Soon, very soon, I can wear plate. Anybody else can wear plate?
Nope.
Not yet. That's for
I
both
don't
of
know.
us.
As I say, I don't know if I can, but probably
Not till
till
40.
40 you can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that
40
looks-
you guys
that-
will.
Let's
That
roll
looks
for it.
pretty tanky. That looks pretty tanky. I think you can just have it
Okay.
because I'm going for strength, and like right now I have plus 14 strength on the one that I'm wearing. So
Who replaced Idrildor and who is this new person playing with us?
wait, why? What?
Because you're giving away loot? What?
Oh yeah.
Who is this guy?
He just knows there's better
I'll-
loot down the road.
Oh.
Like, see, I gave you that
That's
plate.
bait and switch.
A little bait and
Right.
switch. Nice.
Remember?
Mhm.
Member?
Can anybody get
Yeah,
rid of this
remember
curse?
that?
Member Ewoks? I member.
Oh god. Remember, you remember.
Oh gosh.
Does anybody have a cure curse?
Yes.
Sparrow.
Because this thing's pretty nasty that's on us.
It's on you.
It's on all of us.
Oh, is it?
Oh, that's why we're purple.
It's on me. Get it off. Get it off.
Yeah, it's negative 15% casting speed and a negative 18% melee attack.
Ooh. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, that was nasty. Like, it hit you
everybody
2
good?
times.
I thought,
Yes,
my,
thank you.
I thought my
Yep.
graphics card was breaking. I didn't know.
Oh, Ghost needs one, I think.
It's like, oh, dang it. I should have got the update.
Okay, we're gonna go to the left here.
Okay.
Yeah, but you didn't cure yourself, Sparrow.
I did.
Oh, and wool.
Oh no, I
Wolfie.
mean Ghost. That's Ghost. I thought that was.
Oh,
yourself.
Ghost. Okay.
That's Ghost.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
purple.
my.
Oh, cat.
You see an animal and you just assume it's a druid.
Yeah, I know.
The assumptions. I'm offended. I'm
forgot to
offended,
ask.
sir.
Do you identify as a cat? I mean,
Just assuming it's class and all that.
oh god.
What do you choose to identify? Right.
Gender
For the-
fluid. or
For the rest of
whatever,
this
yeah.
stream, I will be identifying as a dwarven princess. Thank you very much.
We identify you as that as well.
Yeah.
Thank
Mostly the last part.
you. Ren fabulous. Well, Mujin prefers the Ren fabulous. Ren fabulous.
The dwarven version.
He does want the dwarven version. He's been very adamant that it has to be the dwarven version.
Ooh, there's a quest up here.
Is that correct, Bounty, what you wrote? He said it's 1,000k down, 50k up.
Wait.
Okay, I mean that's pretty good. That's pretty
Supposed
good.
to.
It's better than mine.
Wait. 1,000k?
That's what it
1k
says.
down, 1k down, 50 up. Which is, yeah, that's a
It's
not
gig,
symmetrical, but that's, yeah, it's a gig. That's gig internet, gigabyte internet.
I'm sorry. The K was just throwing me off. Yeah.
That's what he wrote.
Megabits. Yeah. Not kilobytes.
Megabits.
I was sitting here like, 1,000k is not good, guys.
That's a megabit.
That is a whole megabit.
I'm
Which
literally
is,
reading what he wrote.
isn't it BS that megabit does not equal megabyte? Like, come on, what kind of nonsense are the ISPs pulling on us? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, well, what's a megabit? And they're like, it's undefined. Like, well, what are these numbers? What are these numbers then?
I married
That's
a
called
wonderful
marketing.
nerd, so I don't have to know that stuff.
Yeah, I worked for a for a high-speed internet company one time, and I remember that in training. I'll never forget. They're like, "What is a megabit?" And I'm like, "It's a megabyte." And they're like, "No, it's not. It's an undefined."
Wait.
Whoa.
I'll take
Sorry.
it. All right, everybody
Megapints
has
are the best.
Because I think this is going to be an escort, so we all need to have an empty quest slot.
Okay.
And be ready to accept when it pops up.
Okay,
Okay.
I am here. There's an easy way to do this.
I am ready.
All
I'm
right.
ready.
Do it to it.
Okay, so we all got to click it real quick.
Oh,
Or
I think we just have to accept
we
it,
just
right?
wait for the accept, right?
well, accept it, and then once he has the let me know once everybody has the question mark to turn it in.
Okay, I have the question mark.
I do not
Okay,
have the question
I have the
mark,
question mark.
So accept.
Yep, accept, and then it will turn to question.
All right. I now have the question mark.
Is that everybody?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And we all
So
got
do
to
we
click
need-
it and get the net.
Do we need to
Nope.
click continue?
Everybody turn it in
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
With you.
to
Completing.
where he has
quest.
the exclamation point again,
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay.
and then once we're there, then we can start it.
And hit accept.
So do I hit accept?
Yep.
Be careful.
Oh. Yes, and then hit yes if you did.
Yep.
If you
Hit
yeah.
yes. Yep.
So what's the quest called? Extinguishing the idol?
Yes.
Perfect.
Wow, this is.
Oh, and I forgot to mention that Mujin because that was before everybody joined. So Mujin put $2 in a super chat today towards a beard pole.
high-speed dollar.
And I guess we're taking beard pole donations for my Bearded Dwarven Princess act.
Sparkling still.
Beard
Did somebody
poles.
not
Yeah.
take the plate?
Yeah. So what's the poll?
I think that has yet to be defined. What kind of a
Oh.
pole are we getting?
Oh.
Oh, he's not going to
Pull
stop.
him
is he?
with. No, he's not like a normal escort.
Yeah, he actually runs.
Just
Yeah, he's
bring him.
running. We can't even keep up with him. That's a new design philosophy. He's just running through mobs.
Are we taking the pig first?
Yep.
Megabit is 1/8 of a megabyte.
What?
I don't know. Somebody's throwing numbers at me. It's confusing.
1 megabit is worth what?
1/8 of a byte.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. That's the best people can come up with, but it's actually undefined.
Oh. Yeah,
But that-
are
but
we
that's-
talking
but
under,
that's-
under the Windows
But-
operating system or Linux or it varies.
Does it really?
So Mujin says a beard pole is like a stripper pole, but it's for beards.
Oh, a pole is in
Right.
POLE. Oh, I see. Well, that would be
okay.
interesting. Yeah, like you wrap it around the pole and you you shake your head in such a way that it like
Make
you
a
know.
stand.
Just you got to wait because we're gonna do something for next stream, and
What
it's
just
gonna.
happened? Gotta reconnect the game, guys.
Oh no. Okay.
Dang. What is going on?
We have no problems except for on WoW Classic for some reason.
Okay, I'm back in the game. Let's see, hopefully my stream... Nope, my stream's not back yet.
I know you're all thinking it, but I just want to confirm that it really is. This is definitely Blizzard's fault.
This is not good for my poor folks. Ah! Come on, screen.
If you join Vanguard,
Still
thanks for
saying
shutting off the
reconnect.
server. Definitely going to be a time
Well, at
sync
least
for me.
the
Yeah.
nice thing with
More streams
nice
coming
thing
tomorrow
about-
for it too.
Twitch.
I'll be
is
back
that
on there,
when you
baby.
Reconnect. It reconnects you to the same stream.
Yeah.
Whereas with YouTube, it just starts a new stream if too much. Like if it goes more than a couple of minutes, it'll just shut your stream down completely. And then when you come back, you have to start from scratch, a brand new stream, which means you have to redo all
Yes,
your
Bounty Code.
monetization.
Yeah, it's a pain.
Yeah. That would be a pain.
Because the other day I was streaming and it dropped like 4 times on me, and it was very frustrating.
And that's because each stream is a video on YouTube, so
Yes.
that's why it
Yeah.
has to do it that way.
Yeah, so I ended up having 4 different versions of a World of Warcraft stream.
Yeah, that happened to me. Yeah, it's annoying. Because as soon as the stream is over, for whatever reason that's over, it starts processing it as a video. Unless you tell it to not do that. Have I made my last name yet? I haven't, have I?
I have not either. That's a good point.
I'm gonna make mine the Manaless.
How do you do your last name in this game?
I think you go talk to a guy, wherever you
Okay.
sign up for guilds. I think, if my memory's right.
No, they don't have.
Oh, there is no last names. Yeah, never mind. I'm thinking of
Oh,
Dark
okay.
Age.
And EverQuest, I think, is 20.
Quest
You
2.
can, when you create your character, you can put a space in your name.
Oh.
So you could have been Nathan Napalm 2 words.
Yeah. Didn't know that, or I would have.
Why are these all on me?
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
It's okay. I'll just wait for the cash shop to come out and I'll pay to do
Yep,
it.
there you go. $5. Surname. That's actually a brilliant idea. Make surnames a chargeable item.
Yeah. Coming soon to Diablo 4.
Oh, I can't cast. Got some kind of.
Silence, I do too. Okay, mine's back.
Come on, dude. Oh, he just
Silence, careful, Sparrow.
yeah.
That is a point. A surname is a cosmetic item, therefore
What?
it could be a cash shop item.
Oh, a mage only. Boo.
It looks cool. I like the eyeball.
So we all click this. Get the ring.
Dragon claw ring.
Indeed, mortals,
Nice.
you are the heroes I had hoped you to be. Thanks to you, the butchery of these beasts were perpetuated as a thing of the past. Questy! Skin up, Sparrow. I got the ones that where you're struggle bussing. The skinning gods have been kind to you, my lady.
All right. What's next? We're
Next
still
on the
looking
agenda.
for- Is that like the last name to the dungeon?
Yep.
Emnanar.
Buy a title. Yeah, titles
Cool.
too,
Yeah, it
Renfell.
sure is.
Yeah,
That's
it's any sort of
cosmetic. That's
all
cosmetic.
cosmetic. That's
You wanna
cash
go
shops.
back
Totally
to-
cosmetic. Guild, make a guild. That's like a,
Cosmetic.
It's cosmetic. Want to see the armor that you actually looted, but you want to see what it looks like on your character? That's cosmetic, man.
Yeah.
You want to check that armor out? We'll give you a preview, but
One of the coolest conversations I ever had was when Shroud was still a big thing and it still had like 40 team members and it was still a good game. I got to have a meeting and we were talking monetization with their leadership team, which is veterans of Garriott and a bunch of other people, Starlong.
Back
there?
this way. Sorry.
okay.
and
We went across the bridge.
really great conversation about monetization in general. And one of the things I really loved, we were talking about, you have to think about like,
Yeah, the armor.
if you're gonna make
reveal.
something a cash shop item, it can't be available in any other form, otherwise it's not fair. And they were like, one of the great ways to look at it is like cloaks. Cloaks are an item that everyone wants to have.
Okay.
Perfect cash shop item. But you can't give it to players any other way. If it's gonna be a cash shop item, it has to only be a cash shop item. That way everyone's on the same playing field. No one can get it unless it's through the cash shop. That way there's no...
Because that's fair. Right.
Well, it's fair that way.
It is. I mean,
want a cloak.
technically, it is the definition of fair. I mean,
It's $5, and you can earn your coins through playing the game, or you could spend $5 and just get coins that way. That way
Okay.
everyone can get a cloak. There's different ways to get cloaks, but the only way to get the cloak is through the cash shop. And if you've got an in-game way of earning
My
coins
goodness.
to spend in the cash shop, then you've got people who are going to be staying logged into the game continually to earn the coins, whereas I might just spend $5 because I don't
Sounds
want
like a fun mobile game.
Oh yeah,
don't
yeah.
I don't want to
definitely.
play 50 hours.
All right, let me reapply everybody's little thingy-majigs.
Hey, give me 2
Yeah.
seconds while you're rebuffing. 1 second here.
Ooh, cucaracha.
Digital doors running in place.
Oh, he is. Now,
Oh,
now he's
there
stopped.
he's. The bits
Now-
were bound to the bites.
Do I just pull? Like, it seems like all of those are gonna come.
Yeah, so we're gonna get all the skeletons,
Mm-hmm.
but they only have like 300 health.
Oh, okay, so they die quick.
So we'll just, yeah, and then right as soon as like we kill the last one, as long as you pull them here, then we'll get the boss. The boss spawns. This boss actually has a mechanic.
Okay.
I think, if I'm remembering correctly, I think he put something on the ground that we have to, like DPS will have to DPS it down and then go
Okay.
back to the boss. But I might be remembering a later version where they changed it.
All right.
So if I see it, I'll holler.
Sparrow, you actually not ready?
No.
Okay, I saw the wicked
I'm ready.
grin. Okay. Just kill him quickly.
Yep. Almost need my bear form for this. Would be better.
Okay, yeah, you go grab the boss, Nathan.
Okay. It's kind of creepy music.
I don't hear any music. Do I maybe not have it turned up?
Sounds like wind chimes.
Control S. Control S. Your music may or may not be turned
Oh
off.
yeah, good point.
No.
Thanks, IT.
Control M. Control M. Sorry.
Yeah, there we go.
Rinpo's totally in IT mode tonight.
I
It's
know.
hilarious.
What's this?
I mean, it's very helpful.
I think that's something I'd
critical.
want, right?
Yeah, I would think so.
Spell
'cause-
critical?
I've screwed all those things up before, so I know how to
Goes
fix
on
it.
next.
yeah, yeah. It's
Yeah,
the
I'll
best way
meet
to
on
learn.
that. If that's okay.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'm the Lord of Bones.
Where to next?
Get off my hill, Nathan.
Sorry, I had to look. I had to see the view. I had to see the view of the Lord of Bones.
Sorry. It's been a while since I've been in here. Over this way.
In reverse? It might be, actually. That is
Oh,
what it
fire
sounds
hot.
like. It does sound like in reverse. I don't know the song you're talking about, but
So we
it
jump
does sound like it
down,
might be in
pick this
reverse.
group, and we'll continue that direction. And then we'll be on our way to Alaska.
All right.
Leroy! No, my assist button's not working.
No,
Oh, there
mine
you
wasn't either. I don't,
I'm telling you guys, there's a bug. There's a bug. They said it'll be fixed by Wrath.
when we get a new tank.
No, when the tank plays every day instead of once a month.
go. By then he'll have learned how to
Target.
To remember all the things.
Teasing with love. Teasing with love. I think.
I don't know. I take my streaming pretty seriously, you know. Like, this is-
Only pro streaming here.
yeah, you're dropping my streamers. You know, I got people leaving the
Yeah,
stream.
people are like, "What is going on with this tank? I'm out of here."
Yeah.
He's not.
Can't watch these dudes.
He's forgetting to cast his righteous fury that I had to hold the mouse over to even see what it was called.
Idril doors like get good noob.
You guys said you had a conversation about get good. Did I miss
Well,
that?
no. What it was there was a conversation about death mechanics, which you may not know too
Thanks
much
for the
about.
sub.
You haven't really
And
played
everybody new here,
most
please
of
hit that
the
like
games,
button,
so-
sub if you haven't. We
Some
cover
old school games like
MMORPGs
like Project X9, Original EverQuest.
all day, every day.
If you died, you would lose XP. You could lose a
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
You know, you would lose all your items.
RuneScape was that way. You had to go find
Okay,
your
so-
torch to get your loot back, and
Okay, so you've at least
you
played.
You could keep like it kept your 5 best pieces of gear or something like that.
Oh,
is what it did,
interesting.
but everything else in your inventory was gone.
So Pantheon announced their new death mechanic today, and we were having a conversation about things, and we were discussing how there are a certain group of players who will always argue in favor of a hardcore death mechanic, even to the detriment of casual players who might not be able to, you know, if they only have like 2 hours to play and they die and it's a 2-hour corpse run, like that's not going to be feasible for the casual players. But the argument from a certain subset of hardcore players is typically don't die, get good. Like,
Well, Pantheon. Well, hold up though. Pantheon offers an option where you can go talk to a certain faction and they'll summon the corpse. But because that's the easy mode and everybody would just do that, the penalty is that you could drop something that was in your inventory when you do that.
I caught that part of that conversation.
Oh, okay.
So we were just discussing, you know, the get good personality traits. Of certain MMOR players who are so hardcore that they're like, I don't give a shit about the casual guy who can only play 2 hours. He needs to get good so he never dies. It's like, well, that doesn't take into account, you know, my internet went out, my power went out, you know, there's a tornado and you know, I died in the dungeon.
Good question, Click.
The argument
I'm going to ask if they've
from
thought of
that crowd is always doesn't matter. Like, get good.
So
we were just having a discussion about
someone in my chat asked a really good question. They're wondering, and you know, we obviously don't have an answer, I don't think, on this. On Pantheon Death, will crawl speed, you know, when you're, what did they call it, pre-death mode, will crawl speed be affected by Pantheon's version of Sal?
Well, you're dead. It shouldn't be on you anymore.
Well, you're not dead yet. You're near death. But you're right. It did say that. It did say something like only certain things will be effective on you or whatever. So.
The Minecraft is a good thing. Is I was telling the story earlier, Joey, of how like Josh is like so terrified of death in Minecraft because he lost his stuff.
Oh yeah, dude. They don't do that to you.
It's full loot loss. Like you lose everything on your when you die, and he's had that happen a couple of times, and he's terrified of exploring because he doesn't want to lose stuff.
Understandable. Understandable.
And then somebody nuked the whole world on him, so now the poor kid has PTSD every time we get on, you know.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
Not my fault.
That's rough for a little kid.
Yeah.
He took that one hard, like when we accidentally deleted the world. Oh yeah, he took it hard.
Yeah, my daughter, and I don't play enough Minecraft to fully understand what she's talking about. I think I do, but I might not. She said I was asking her what she thought about the death mechanic, and just to see what a kid would say, you know. And she was like, "Yeah, that's okay, but I might quit playing for a while." And I was like, "Why?" And she was like, "Well, I was playing Minecraft one time, and I lost a bunch of my stuff in the lava, and I didn't play the game for a year." And I was like, "Okay, I don't remember that year, but okay."
It felt like a year, I guess. Well, my favorite quote from the newsletter is, as always, our goal is to provide players with agency and choices in how they approach their adventures in Pantheon, and death is no exception. While death comes with a penalty, players are empowered to make choices about how severe and compounding those penalties may be. Right?
What's coming down the path here, guys?
Glutton.
Oh,
he's a big boy. That's a big boy.
So one of their tenants. Well, I don't know
like my
if it's
wife's ex-boyfriend.
It needs choices.
Yeah, I think like my main issue with stuff like that is other people. Like, there's so many variables to what caused your death and how you recuperate from that relies on other people. But also, if someone's so afraid of dying, they're gonna gate and leave everybody else to die.
It's a good point.
There's also
Certain
this
wizards
idea
do that.
of well,
Yeah,
there's
Yeah,
also
especially
wizards
wizards.
do
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And
They're like, well, I gated. I don't know
and-
about you guys.
Instant karma fall down a hole, but you know.
Yeah.
There's also the conversation about they talk about giving you agency, but we're forcing you to have some form of penalty. The moment you force me,
I think you
I
gotta
no
have a
longer have
penalty, though.
agency.
I think otherwise
do.
people don't respect
Yeah,
your world.
Absolutely.
I'm 100% in agreement, but you can't use those words together. You can't tell people that they have a choice when you're not giving them a choice.
Yeah,
you're
I
telling
think-
them.
Well,
The
I
choice
interpret it as
of
being like
penalty.
I take it as like you have the choice of how you want to deal with it, right? It's
Yeah.
not a one-way trip like EverQuest. It's like you got a few options here, you know, depending on your time available and
If you can get a res from a guildie, or if you can
Yeah.
get somebody to drag your corpse somewhere where you can just loot it.
more people
Or
are
if-
going to use the bank too. I want to say that too. More people are going to be taking advantage of the bank.
Yeah,
Very
because
true,
it's not
right?
really XP loss, because they give you extra XP when
they
you're
give it-
killing the mobs.
Yeah,
So what
they
are
give
the
it
what are
back.
the
Yeah.
caveats? What are the caveats they're offering for players whose internet goes out, or their power goes out, or there's a hurricane or the tornado? Like, what happens to those players? Why are they forced to have some sort of an XP penalty
Yeah.
or some sort of a death penalty when they aren't responsible
Well,
for that death?
hold up though. Hold up though. They should get better friends.
Being a good, get good with your friends.
Live in a place. Yeah,
Get better
live in a place
friends.
that doesn't have hurricanes. Come on.
Yeah, why are
And
you living there?
guildies and having a social presence on a server.
Yeah.
and-
Tomorrow I can't. My kids have got to go to this recital. I got to be with my kids. Saturday I'm busy too. My wife's in the hospital on Sunday. My grandma has chemotherapy treatment on Monday. Like I
So
can't get
summon the
logged back
corpse.
on.
No, not that way.
Oh, not that way. Oh.
So summon the corpse. There's your option.
Yeah, just summon it.
But now you're forcing me to lose an item.
Maybe.
Like, because
Maybe.
It's
because-
random.
No, hang on.
And I
hang
don't
on.
think that's gonna stick either.
No, if I'm being told, oh, I have life getting in the way, and I'm going to be penalized for life, that's bullshit. I'm going to call
Yeah, but
that
I
out
would
right
call
away.
that a one-off situation, right? That's going to happen every once in a while, but you can't base your game philosophy
can't.
around a one-off.
You can't.
right?
No, but I'm arguing and playing devil's advocate. here
Yeah, I know.
because
Yeah,
From a development perspective, you cannot have those sorts of black and white. Like, there have to be the caveats for those outliers, because otherwise those are the people who will rage
Game.
quit. And
What game has that? Multiple ways to bring back your corpse
Yeah.
for different situations. No game has that, but Pantheon's proposing a way to have that.
yeah. I
To
think
give
it's
you
the best
multiple
solution
solutions.
at this point, and we'll see what happens after testing.
Yeah.
But there
And
has to be a
exactly.
penalty to saying I'm going to these people. I'll just have my corpse come to me, or else they might as well just get rid of it because everybody will do that, right? So there
Right.
has to be a penalty. Now it could just turn into a major gold sink. And hey, guess what? If you don't have the money, sorry, can your
Well,
guild
that's
provide
what
it?
I
You know?
was saying that earlier too. I was saying, you know what? Because I'm going to be the guy who says, "Screw this! I'll just pay gold." Like I'm not going to go do a corpse run if you give me an option to pay my way out.
And
Like,
nobody will, right?
yeah, and that's because players will always choose the path of least resistance.
Yep,
That's
yep.
like psychology 101.
Amen.
Or they'll get a huge XP debt if they, without the bonus when you're killing mobs to get it back. You know, it could be something like that. Might not just be money.
People will totally use that mechanic, I'm telling you, in raid fights. To switch tanks.
Sure.
They totally will. The healer will be ready, right? And it'll be like, alright, let's switch tanks. I'm gonna get killed. Don't heal me. Let me die. Then they'll heal him when he's in this thing. He's went to the bottom of the threat list, and the other tank gets aggro. Bam, swap. And that may be, you know, they may be okay with that, but that will happen. Absolutely. Like, day one. Well, not day one. People won't be raiding, but immediately.
I'm sure somebody will be raiding day one.
So I hope not.
No.
I'd be mad. I would be actually mad. Like, seriously, dude.
I
How did you
Oh,
do?
What if they
I
have
did hear a
levels?
bounty code. I did hear a
Okay.
bounty code.
What if, though, you guys are talking like raids are for only endgame? What if they decide to have raids that are lower
Oh,
level?
I think they will too. I think you're
Right,
that's a
so
good
you
point.
might be raiding at a low level.
That's a good point, and I think they will
EverQuest
do
2
that.
had raids at low levels.
EverQuest
Yeah.
2 did, and they were so fun too.
Mm-hmm.
Some great memories doing those back in the day. I was so excited I couldn't believe it. You know, when somebody told me they were in the game or whatever. We ran and did one somewhere out in Antonica. We did one. Very exciting.
But yeah, I cannot wait to get in, test it, see what this stuff's all about, and then, you know, make my own
I think
conclusions
it should be on the
from
death
that.
for your
So far,
technical
we just
misfortunes.
have
Yeah, that's
from
what I
this
feel
year,
like.
the
That's an outlier.
newsletter and the streams. We haven't been in, so.
And I want to say this too, Ren. What about hardcore mode in Diablo, right? Where you die, it's over. It happens all the time. People lose their connection, get killed, and that's it. The character's done, deleted.
And that's why I would never play that.
I wouldn't either, but, you know, like,
But
that's
that's
a one-off.
not-
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's optional. You're choosing to play that way. You're not being forced to play that way. That's a totally different argument.
I don't know. I don't think it is because you have multiple ways to deal with it, right? And if you have a one-off
No, but I'm
situation
saying
in
you
life,
choose-
then that's
choose to play hardcore mode on Diablo 2. I don't have to
Agree.
play hardcore mode on Diablo 2. But
Agree.
with the game that has a forced death mechanic, you don't get the option of playing on the casual mode. You're being told this is the only option.
yeah. But you have multiple choice on how to deal with
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
instead of
Sure.
only one way.
So you're not really being forced.
And also, I totally think, a little off subject here, that necromancers are going to be able to play some really fun games with the near death. I have a feeling that necromancers are going to be able to do some crazy stuff. when
Necromancer's
people are
gonna
near
get
death.
rich, is what it's gonna come down to.
Yeah, probably by summoning corpses.
Maybe.
They'll be like They'll be like a whole guild, and that's what they do. You know, summon
Or
corpse.
making you a pet.
Dial a corpse.
dial a corpse. There you go. That's it.
All of a sudden they have a cool ranger pet.
A dead one.
You know, I love, for example, EverQuest 2
Mm-hmm.
has a very good death penalty system in the sense that when you die, you get item degradation and you get XP debt.
Yeah.
You don't lose levels. You don't lose XP.
Yeah, I don't
but you
like
get
losing
XP
levels. I'm not
debt.
going to sit here and...
No one does. No one
Yeah.
wants to lose levels.
That
No one
sucks.
wants to lose XP. So with XP debt, you can stop having forward progress, but you can't go back.
Yeah.
So that's cool. And I'm getting dinged enough so that every time I die, it eventually starts to affect how much money I'm making. And back in the original game, before you were able to have, you know, summonable armor repair bots and everything else, if you got too far afield and started to really get your armor down, you would have to call it and quit and go find somewhere to repair your armor because it was detrimental. You couldn't play anywhere. You were
To
naked.
die on purpose for my team.
That
Yeah,
was-
exactly. That's the way it should be with the tank.
You know,
I
that's
agree.
a good penalty system that makes death sting a little bit without.
Yeah, and I've always
Hurting.
said I'm down with the death penalty being debt. I think that's like overall fair. But also,
Not exactly the same, but it is debt.
Yeah,
Because the mobs are giving you extra XP
it's like the
after
opposite.
you die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like a flip side of debt. It's the
But
same idea.
but Renfeld's arguing attached to corpse
Yes,
run in
I know.
some fashion, right? So
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'm just totally against any sort of XP loss or XP penalty if you're also doing item degradation. Because it's one or the other. You
I
should.
feel like item degradation isn't a real penalty. You know, it's so cheap
No.
to repair that you're just
Well,
like, oh, cool, I'll kill myself and
That's a
teleport
design
back.
issue. Like
I
you
agree.
have to make it costly enough that it's like good example is early EverQuest 2. You
Good
could go
point.
afield, you could die 10 times before your armor was broken. You didn't have summonable armor repair bots. So that might be an hour of gameplay, it might be 2 hours of gameplay depending on how good your group was. But if you were deep in Stormhold and your armor was completely broken and you had already died 10 times, that was it, you were done. You had to leave the dungeon. You were not allowed to progress any further, which means you had to go back to town to repair, which means you have to leave the dungeon, you have to fight your way back down, you have time to fight your way back down. Like, item degradation, when done properly, can be a severe penalty if it's done properly.
Yeah.
You can also do XP loss or debt or however. You can do that properly. We have no idea how severe it's going to be. It could be minor if you die once. If you die
Yeah,
twice.
I think it'll get worse the more times you die within that
Right.
level. You know
it
what
might
I mean?
be. So if you're
that
just
seems right.
constantly wiping, then that might be a bigger problem than if you just die once.
Yeah.
And you might just you get a res or somebody drags your corpse. As long as you loot it, you get most of that XP back. Is how I read it.
Yeah, and I think that fearing death is worth it. We'll see, because this is going to have to be tested, and you know what I mean? Very rarely in an MMO, let's be honest, does corpse run stick. right?
Right.
That's what I'm
So-
saying. Thank you. I'm so glad you said that because it's so many people are like, yeah, we want it until they have to deal
So it
with
happens to
and then
them.
they're-
Right,
Yeah, and then it's like, fuck this, I don't want to play this anymore. And that's why that's why what you just said, it very rarely sticks
Yep.
into any game because it's people think it's the phone conversation. You think you want it, you don't really want it. And my experience is a little bit limited, but I was telling earlier during the early morning stream, for those of you who might not have been around with us this morning, I
Max
gave an
Down
example
QOA
of
was
Joey
rough. I
probably
don't know
remembers
about that
this
one.
when
Max
we
Debt, is that the
originally
same
had
you
Saga of
OXP?
Lucenia, we had full EverQuest style. All your stuff stays on your body
Yep.
when you die.
Crawl
You
animation
gotta-
already in
and
the
we
game,
had
yep.
no
Find it.
experience points. No experience points. There was no XP
Animate your
loss.
corpse to
there was
crawl
no
after.
losing a
Yes,
level. It was
exactly. There
just
could be stuff
all
like
of
that
your
we don't
stuff
know.
stays on your corpse when you die.
What's up, they all?
We
Yeah,
had
we're pretty much
people
discussing
rage
the death
quitting
penalty.
The weekend that we put that in for testing, people rage quit our game
Yeah.
Yep.
and they knew they had pre-ordered packages knowing that we had a hardcore death penalty. No, they had listened to us explain it to them. They knew full well what they were going into. And they were so upset that we had people rage quitting the game because that was too hardcore.
That's a really good point. I want to mention something that you don't think about until you're in the situation a lot of times. Sometimes the pressure that you feel isn't because of your personal loss. Sometimes the pressure is too much because you know that you've just hurt your group a lot. Right? So it's like,
Oh, yeah.
this is going to cost my group like an hour of their time, and I feel bad because that was my fault, and I'm so ashamed, I don't know if I want to play anymore. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a real feeling, you know?
I've never had that feeling.
I have, where I'm just like, man, I screwed up. You know, I don't know the game very well. These guys do, and I'm embarrassed, and I just want to vanish. You know what I mean? I just don't even want to be here because I've
Yeah.
wasted their time. I feel bad, you know?
Nathan, make sure you don't pull the commander.
Don't pull the
Yeah,
commander.
Nathan.
Don't pull the commander.
You're gonna have
I
to
can't
show them to
help
me.
it.
Point them point them out to me.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a perfect example. But except for, I know you guys, and I'm just kind of like, I'm sorry, guys. It's good content.
It is.
Get good, man.
It's
Get
true though.
good.
Like, if you
That's it. That's right,
If you accidentally
Codain.
tap
It's gonna
target and
change. We
pull
don't
it,
know
the party
how,
wipes, it does suck.
but it has to be meaningful. It has to,
Frodo, how'd you get in here?
because you have to respect the world somehow or another.
Yeah, I played a healer
we'll just
for a
see where it
very
goes.
short time in WoW, and I screwed up something, I think. Or although it could have been the tank as well. And we wiped.
Always the tank.
And
always the
I
healer.
got a "you suck" and the whole group disbanded. It
Yeah.
was the last
Oh,
time
wow.
I ever played a healer in WoW.
Yep.
That's a pickup group for you right there.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not doing this. Let's no.
Yeah, that's some WoW culture right there. Now, unfortunately, those people do play other MMOs. So, I mean,
Yes,
they're
they
going to be
do.
everywhere. They're going to be anywhere and everywhere.
What are we on, Nathan? There we go.
He was dead.
Was
He was dead, yeah. What it was I was actually targeted on his ghost. But that doesn't show on your screen.
Sounds like excuses.
You realize that I'm coming at this from an angle that most Pantheon supporters are not happy about. Because
Yeah.
I'm coming at this from the angle of it sounds too strict.
Mhm.
It sounds too niche. It sounds too hardcore. And again, it's pre-alpha. There's testing that has to
Yeah,
be done.
yep.
And
This
I
is the
guarantee
paper
you-
on paper plan,
Yeah.
basically.
Yes, I guarantee you everything will get scaled back after
Yeah.
testing.
Yeah, I think so too.
I agree.
But it
That's
does
my
sound
trust.
really fun. I think.
But you gotta start at 11 and then
Yeah.
tone it
Oh, that's
down.
a good
If you start
point,
at-
too.
If you start at 3, you can't go easier.
Yeah,
Wait,
I guess
who
that's
let
a good
that
point.
guy in here? When did he get here?
Oh, shit.
Actually, on the flip side of that, though, is something where in testing culture, you can never give players something and then take it away. So you know, you have to be conscious of that too during testing, so that you don't make it one way and then people get accustomed to it and then take too long to fix it. Because when you
Especially if
adjust
it's good, yeah. Especially if it's
Yeah,
good
especially
for
if
the
it's
player.
good.
Yeah,
making adjustments, that's when people start QQing about, oh, you've gimped my favorite thing, and
yeah.
um,
This
I don't
game
think
used
we've
to be
done
good before that.
Pre-alpha, I mean, you gotta be open
I'm-
to changes like that.
I love you to death, but having ran pre-alpha tests for 6 years,
Yeah, people are like that. Yeah.
people, even your hardest supporters, will start complaining at some point.
Oh,
And-
only if they do something crazy, like add a horrible race to your favorite class.
See? Yeah. But don't worry,
And the-
guys. But hold on. We're forgetting something very important in this conversation, which is that Pantheon is going to be doing a pre-alpha classic server. So, you know, you can just play there.
Gray box.
Gray
Gray
box.
box.
Gray Box edition. So, you know, just go back to the OG if
Awesome.
you want.
With no Scar Rangers.
It was announced at, what was that? April 1st, I believe. 2020,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's official. It was announced officially.
True story.
I could be getting that date wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was on April 1st.
Nothing else happened on that date.
Nope.
I like the
All
time on April 1st, one time, like 2019, I think. I made a video early in the morning and launched it that was called, like, Pantheon launched last night. And it was like me pretending like I had been playing it, and people got so mad at the end. I was like, just kidding,
man.
April Fools. People got pissed, like they were flipping out in the comments. So I had to change the title to April Fool's joke.
Oh no.
Oh man.
They were mad. They're like, I called into work.
No.
Like, dude, seriously, you thought they just skipped alpha, skipped beta, you know, in the middle of the night.
Wow.
know what they've seen from their end of the data, but I know from my experience, the people who can often be the loudest are the ones who have spent the most money on pre-order tiers.
Sure.
Good point. Yeah, they sometimes feel like that gives them an extra.
Yeah, they feel entitled.
Yeah,
So it's
Yeah.
it's a
I
tricky
wouldn't
rope
say
for
that's the
crowdfunding.
norm, but I would say it happens.
Why can't
I think
some of
anyone who
those tiers-
spends money feels obligated. I mean, there's people who will pay $1 for some game and they feel like they should have support for the rest of their days because they paid $1 for a game. Like,
Yeah.
so I think it's just the
I
personality.
used to play mostly pickup groups on P99. You might need to play 2 classes that are highly desired besides your main.
Well, in most crowdfunding games, usually
Regular
have
group
a
of
high
friends
enough
play
tier
with- yeah,
where if you
yeah.
want an opinion, you could pay
You
the
can
money
pay
to
Somewhere
have an
between EQ
opinion.
and classic
Yeah.
WoW's difficulty.
Yeah.
That
Otherwise-
feels
Five-
right. That
$5
feels right.
grand and you could sit in the
I'm gonna
meetings.
start Pantheon
and
with the
give your
healer. I
input,
want to
you
be
know what I mean?
vital.
Be a VIP
Yeah,
and
you will be
round
vital.
table stuff, and that's what
Hell
that's
yeah.
for.
Hell yeah.
Yep. And you know, also I'm also a big, even though I'm a big group play guy, I do believe there's a time and a place for solo play. You know, I think that everybody gets in a mood every once in a while where you just want to chill and solo. And so I am happy that's a viable thing because I've played many MMOs where that just completely wasn't even possible. You would die.
Like which one?
Like Final Fantasy 11 originally, OG.
11?
Not now, but back then. You could not. I mean, you could up to like I don't remember, but roughly level 20, and then it was like certain classes could keep going, but most classes like that was it. No more soloing for you.
Yeah, I only played that little bit of 11 with you guys for the 101.
Yeah, and it's different now. You totally can because you can get trust and all that, but.
It's the importance of solo play is that it keeps the player logged into the game while they're waiting for their friends to get around, and the longer
Yeah.
you're logged into your game, the better, because that's what keeps people playing is other
Right.
people logged into the game.
I agree.
Okay,
There's
and I'm
nothing
curious
wrong
to
with solo.
see Yeah, I'm curious to see how they do like perception and crafting and
Yeah.
being a keeper and all that stuff might be possibly soloable. I don't know. I haven't seen it, but
Some of it, I think, yeah.
yeah, there might be
But
all kinds of things
just
to
to
do.
prove that, like, everybody wants to solo sometimes, there
Well,
is
Elden-
no toilet with 4 seats wrapped around it, right?
Elden
Because
Ring
people
has
want to do that by
proven
themselves.
that people want to solo.
What'd you say? What was, Bounty?
Elden Ring has proven that people love to solo.
Oh, you're right. Because multiplayer is
Well,
awful. in
No,
that
it also proved that someone like me won't play the game because it's not an MMO.
Oh.
So,
20 million people can't be wrong.
well, they are for me.
A very chill
'Cause I don't
tavern.
wanna
Yes,
play
me
a game
too,
like
dude. A
that.
place
That's
just to
super
hang
hard,
out.
challenging,
It
and
looks
frustrating.
cool.
Plus, I
you
have
can
to
hear
play
the
it by
storm through the
myself.
window and up on the
That's-
roof of the
that's
tavern.
definitely not
So does
for
that
me.
make Elden Ring a niche game?
Yeah, it's a
I love
niche game.
taverns.
Only
To me,
20
it
The problem is
million
everyone
people
always
play
prefers the
it.
path of
You're-
least
the
resistance.
No, it
Exactly.
makes it a game that I
Yep.
don't care for.
It has to
and
be
that's
like
totally
low
allowed.
level things,
Like,
Remy D,
not
right?
everything has to
like
be for
EverQuest
me.
style, I think is
I
a good
thought it
example.
I feel like Bounty Code might be getting yelled at right now.
Yeah, I feel like
No,
I feel like Bounty
no,
Code
I
might
was
be.
reading
My
chat.
microphone just got muted.
No, that was wife ears just went mute, and I was reading chats like, oh, Bounty's talking.
I thought Bounty Code might have been already looking out that hotel window.
No,
On a
I was
rainy
reading
night.
chat. Muujin,
Help! It hurts.
Muujin was stabbing my poor rangers with scar info, so I was reading that.
That whip was getting cracked from earlier.
Yeah.
It
You hear the
was
little
not.
click of the mute. 2 mutes go click.
Oh my gosh. I hope to goodness you guys do not believe that at all.
Bounty Code comes back on, you hear the clicking, and Bounty Code's like, I'm sorry for what I said earlier, guys.
We're gonna log.
I retract my last statement,
This is
guys.
lies. Horrible slander.
Oh, man.
Oh my gosh.
Here we are.
Ah.
All right. This is my favorite place to drink.
Some food.
Remy,
How
what
cool
you're
would it
saying
be
and
if the
Nathan
tavern had a
said is
door
absolutely true.
that led downstairs?
Everybody
Ooh.
prefers the path of least resistance.
Yes. That's true.
And it's that applies to all things, and
And that's everybody, too. Not just
Well-
some people, most people. Like, for example,
yes,
If-
everybody.
if on a raid you can hang off a cliff upside down and the boss can't damage you, I'll be doing that, too.
Yep.
You know, because that's how you beat that boss now. You know,
The funniest data I've ever seen was in Shroud of the Avatar, when for the longest time they didn't have a compass in the game. It was only, no compass. You had to figure it out. The moment they added a compass to the game with a waypoint showing you how to get to a quest, they had a quest guy on like the other side of this ravine. Players were so addicted to and so accustomed from other games to only following the line on the compass, the path of least resistance, the guiding waypoint, that they had thousands of players running during testing and just running right off of the ravine into the cliff and dying from fall damage because rather than paying attention to their surroundings, they were choosing the path of least resistance and running straight for what the compass was showing them was the waypoint. And it was the funniest thing I've ever seen from an actual case study of testing that people, no matter who they are, will always choose the path of least resistance when it comes to gameplay. Like, got that flashy waypoint, woohoo! I'm not going to look at the map, I'm just going to, oh shit, fall damage, death.
yeah.
But the point with these options is the fact that not everything is always going to be the path of least resistance is the same each time. So getting a res from somebody might be the path of least resistance. Releasing and having your shard summoned might be the path, or having a friend just drag it to the zone line might be the path of least resistance. So you have options because there might be something that's better for a certain scenario.
Yeah.
It'll get nuked.
This guy apparently drops a staff with a lot of intelligence sometimes. This time you dropped a cloth robe.
And that's a quest completion. Where is that quest turned in? Oh, that was Stormwind.
Is there more to this dungeon, or did we beat it?
Oh, that's it.
All right.
We
That
are
felt final,
Uber.
bossy.
All right, is everybody's Hearthstone up?
My Hearthstone's up, yep.
Okay. I am hearthing out.
Hearth and out. I really need to change my.
There's
I really need
dudes
to change my bond
But there's
spot.
dudes over here.
Is there?
How do we get
Yeah.
to them?
Is it too late? We gotta get people hearthed. Nope. What
Yeah,
is that,
there
Rick?
isn't any more bosses though.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Lame.
How do you even get over there?
This fake paladin quest that we were told to go
now?
do.
If
Hey, Druid, toss a rope across. Let's go.
Yeah, if we go all the way back the way we came and there was like a path to the right that Nathan almost went down, that would lead back to those guys.
Oh.
I think
okay.
I only had a
But it
bridge.
also leads way
Oh,
out.
rope bridge. That's it. I'm thinking of the rogue has the rope, but that would be to go down.
Yeah.
So Mujin's saying something in my chat that I think that we can address across all channels. He says Sparrow proves a point that not all games and game times are for all people, nor should every game cater to
Maybe
every
it was
person.
the robe.
Games
I think
need
you
to
got
be
the
as
good
much
drop.
variety
Remember,
as
it's
there
good for
are
catch.
gamers,
Nice.
and that's what we have here. I would also say that there's a point being made by Pantheon offering lots of different options for the way they're doing their death mechanic, or what they're attempting to test in any case, which shows they are actually trying to cater to all people, not just a specific type of person.
Yeah,
So
they're
there's
trying to make
two
it.
si-
Yeah.
There are two sides to that argument.
Yeah.
Because I see some people saying, well,
Whoa.
if you don't like it, don't play Pantheon. Well, Pantheon's trying to make it so that lots of people can enjoy their
Yeah.
game and give people lots of options.
That's right. I think the best way to describe it is that if you can enjoy World of Warcraft Classic, then they feel like you should also be able to enjoy Pantheon. In most cases, nothing is absolute, but I feel like that's a fair enough statement, right? They know that's a big audience, so they're saying if you had to pick an audience, that would be the most generic audience I can think of.
Maybe, but I still share Maduros' concerns from earlier today about, sometimes we see things where they say that they don't want to be niche because there is the negative connotation, but then they talk about some things that are definitely niche oriented.
Yeah, and that's just
a
yeah.
death mechanic of any type, any sort of penalty for death is going to put you into a category of niche games.
I would argue, though, that any
Most
game that
games
does
don't have that.
anything unique is now niche.
niche. Yep.
If you're unique, you're niche. So I think that's kind of the, I think
a
it's
fair
more.
point,
I
I
think
mean.
they just want to avoid people saying that. People are saying that every time they open their mouth.
Well, it drives sales down.
Yeah,
drives sales
yeah, it
down.
hurts. Yeah, because people are like, oh, it's niche. That's not for me. I like mainstream. I like WoW Classic, etc. And it's like, well, that guy might have liked the game. You know what I mean? But because you kept saying that word, he didn't even give it a shot. So I think it's more about
Typically
the
means
word.
a small audience,
Yeah.
right?
Well,
That's what it typically
I think we should look
means.
up the definition to be sure. I think that it
There's-
means that. But I don't know if I'm correct. That may just be the way I define it.
Well, it's
It's
obvious
whatever
there's
you want it to be.
5,000 different ways to define it because I hear all kinds of
Me
different
too,
definitions
me too,
of what
yeah.
the
Okay,
word
it's an
niche
adjective.
means.
It's an adjective denoting products, services, or interests that appeal to a small, specialized section of the population.
Okay.
Right.
There you go. And
So
they
it's-
believe that this is not for a small. This is for a very
Right.
large. Which I agree. I think it is.
I agree too.
But we all could be wrong.
Well, also, and everybody has a number. When you say small,
Yeah.
somebody thinks one number and somebody thinks another number. For an MMO, what is small,
Yeah.
right? So who
In-
knows?
Pickle jar.
Pick That's what she said.
Add one to that pickle jar.
Crankle says niche is being used more and more to identify games as anti-WoW clones, which I definitely agree with. People
Yeah.
Mhm.
are trying to define themselves.
Yeah.
The Elden Rings argument, I would like to counter to this too, because Mujin had said Elden Rings proves the point that people like and want challenging games. It proves that there is a There are 20 million people who do like that, but they are not necessarily all MMORPG players.
Right.
Because that was a console and PC game mostly played with controllers.
Yes.
That's a lot different than what we're playing tonight, or P99, or Vanguard. It just shows that there was a huge single player audience that liked that challenge. The same could also be said for like Red Dead Redemption 2 or Assassin's Creed Odyssey, where everybody was playing with the compass off. Arguments were made by PC Gamer and other publications at the time that this is proof that gamers don't want to be handheld.
Yeah, I can't wait for Classic
Wrath,
dude. We're going to be playing a lot when it comes out.
And then 4 years later, people talking about how games like Assassin's Creed Valhalla is too fucking big.
Yeah.
We need a map, we need a compass, so we need to be waypoints. Like, it's going to change every few years as well.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you did, Mujin. I'm saying
that just brings that subject up.
Brings that subject up. I'm not accusing you of anything. I'm saying that for the purpose of this conversation across everybody's streams, because like Bounty had said 20 million players, we don't know how many of those bleed over into MMORPGs.
Yeah.
But it definitely did show the market that there is an audience.
Now hold up though. Here's an interesting
hardcore.
fact. The developers in interviews for the Dark Souls games, what's the name? From Software, had many times said, even post Elden Ring, we are a niche market. The games we make are for a niche market. Well, they just sold 20 million, but they still think they're niche because it's very specific what kind of people like to play that game.
Yeah.
So it's just, you know what I mean? It's just a bad word to use when your game isn't out yet, right? Like, you don't want people to slap that niche word on your name. It's just not good for pre-launch of a game. After launch and everybody loves it, sure, do that if you want.
And they could make that statement when they've sold 150 million copies across all their titles. 150
million, wow, yeah.
I don't know that that's right. I threw that out there.
You can say whatever you want then. I want to point something else out because we were talking earlier about something and it's got me worried that somebody might make this mistake. So I know that a lot of people in the Pantheon community, especially lately, you're getting hyped, you're getting excited, and you're talking about Pantheon a lot. But if you're on a first date, do not ask during that first date, what do you consider small? That's just not a good way. They're not going to understand where you're coming from, and it's just not it's not good, so don't do that.
A niche pickle.
All right. Well, I know that, let's see, Pantheon Plus was supposed to be streaming tonight. I thought maybe we could raid on over to there if you guys are on the channel.
What a perfect, by the way.
Yeah.
We ran that dungeon exactly in the time frame.
Yeah,
Almost
that was
like
perfect.
It was planned.
Yeah.
Pretty good. That's some pro stuff right there.
So this will be my first raid, so that'll be fun.
There's no such
We'll
thing on
figure it
YouTube. YouTube just raids them where they want to put them.
Well, you can.
Oh, yeah.
You can tell your stream to go to another
I put a
YouTube
link.
channel after you're finishing, and it will automatically redirect. But it won't do that to Twitter. Or Twitch, excuse me. It has to be to another YouTube channel.
And not niche, but art
Well,
house
that's
MMO.
what I'm going to do.
I will play Wrath. I'm still.
So- We'll raid over to Pantheon Plus, guys.
Oh, looking for dungeon. You wanted that. Interesting. See, I'm
Which means
happy
I'm
it's gone
assuming
because
she's
I feel
wrapping
like
up her stream now.
I feel like that broke
I am
up
just,
the,
I'm just saying ciao for now,
the
and then
feeling
we
of
will
having a server, right?
pop over.
All right, guys, I'm gonna switch over then, and you guys have a great night.
All right, you
Thanks,
too.
guys.
Ciao, guys.
Okay, so I muted the desktop so that I could catch up with chat here. Get back to chat. Yeah, so I feel like that keeps the classic. You know, I feel like that makes Wrath still classic feeling, right? I know it's not what Wrath, how that game was. I think the Looking for Dungeon didn't come out with Wrath. It came out in a subsequent patch. Well, I might be wrong. I'm not a big World of Warcraft guy. But I feel like that by getting rid of Looking for Dungeon, you still have to go out and find your groups, etc. That makes the server like you get to know people on your server, right? Now, it is still going to have a looking for group tool, so you can say, I want to do this dungeon, and we need a healer. But it will only be on your server. And I think that's a pretty good trade-off to try to keep that kind of tight-knit community and server feeling alive. But hey, everybody's different. I thought that was an interesting comment, because you're at least the first person in my chat to say that you wanted the LFD. But anyway, guys, hope everybody enjoyed the WoW Classic stream tonight. Tomorrow, early, we will be doing Vanguard Saga of Heroes. We'll be streaming that. And then tomorrow night is Friday night, so that means P99. And then don't forget Saturday, so EQ2 got canceled because he can't make it, so I'll do Vanguard again early. And then don't forget that Saturday night is Cringe Pony TV episode 7, 11 p.m. Eastern. 11 p.m. Central, 12 a.m. Eastern. So be sure to come for that. There's a brand new character going to get introduced, and it is hilarious, and I can't wait to see you guys there. And Maduros wants looking for a dungeon. Okay then, well, it's contested. It's contested. Then you run to the dungeon. Yeah, I'm down with having to at least go to the dungeon once before you can, unless you, well, I guess that depends too, because you got, warlocks that can teleport, etc., which is built into their class. But anyway, guys, I hope you had a great night. Thank you so much for coming, checking it out, and hanging out here in the stream. And I'll see you guys in the morning with some Vanguard, and tomorrow night with some P99 OG old school EverQuest. Thank you guys so much, and hang on, I want to read this real quick. Reason is because of how Wrath is needing to spam heroics. I think people forget how much you need to spam heroics. That's a good point, but will the LFG tool not be just as efficient? I mean, it takes more interaction, so there is a little more time that would have to be spent there, I guess. Or perhaps you'd think people would be more picky because of that. So it'd be harder for you to get a pug group, perhaps. I can see that. In any case, we can discuss that at another time, but that is very interesting. But my bladder is about to explode. So I'm going to call it. Thank you guys so much once again. Everybody,